Our story begins on the open savannas of Africa, where our earliest ancestors stood upright and began to shape the world with their hands. For countless generations, humans lived as nomads, moving in small groups, surviving by hunting, gathering, and adapting to the land. They crossed deserts, braved ice, and sailed to distant islands, spreading across the globe. In every new place they innovated, crafting tools, painting on cave walls, and telling stories that echoed their connection to the earth. Then, about 10,000 years ago, everything changed. In several regions, people began to cultivate crops and domesticate animals, the dawn of the agricultural revolution. No longer chasing food, they learned to grow it, settling in fertile valleys and taming wild animals for work and sustenance. This shift allowed for food surpluses, supporting larger permanent communities. Villages emerged, rooted in the cycles of planting and harvest. Life became more predictable, but new challenges arose. Crop failures, disease, and the need for cooperation. Yet this new way of living sparked opportunities for specialization. Some became builders, others potters or leaders. The transformation from wanderers to villagers set the stage for the rise of complex societies. Humanity's journey had entered a new chapter, one that would shape the world forever. The seeds of civilization had been planted. With agriculture, villages grew into towns and towns into the world's first cities, rising in fertile river valleys like Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indus, and China. These were the cradles of civilization, where humanity took a monumental leap forward. Life became organized and hierarchical, ruled by kings and priests, and marked by grand temples and monuments. To manage these societies, writing was invented, cuneiform in Mesopotamia, hieroglyphs in Egypt, preserving laws, trade, and stories. Trade networks connected distant cultures, spreading goods, ideas, and technologies. Innovations like the wheel, sail, and bronze tools transformed daily life and warfare. Each civilization left a lasting legacy: Egypt's pyramids, Babylon's legal codes, China's mastery of bronze. These ancient peoples were architects of our world, their achievements echoing through time. The foundations of medicine, law, and engineering were laid in these early cities. The world was growing larger, more connected, and more complex. The Classical Age saw the rise of empires: Persia, Greece, Rome, spanning continents and uniting diverse peoples. In Greece, philosophers like Socrates and Plato explored the mind and democracy, while Rome built roads, aqueducts, and a legal system that endures today. The Pax Romana brought stability, allowing ideas and goods to flow across the Mediterranean. In India, the Mauryan and Gupta empires advanced science and mathematics, introducing the concept of zero. The Maya in the Americas built cities and developed astronomy, all without metal tools or beasts of burden. New spiritual ideas emerged: Buddhism in India, Christianity and the Roman world faiths that would shape billions of lives. The Classical Age was a crucible of innovation, philosophy, and belief. Empires fell, but their ideas survived, shaping the world for centuries. The legacy of this era is found in our laws, philosophies, and religions. Humanity's story was now global, interconnected, and ever-evolving. After the classical empires fell, the Middle Ages began, a time of faith, learning, and new connections. In Europe, the Christian Church unified kingdoms, while monasteries preserved ancient knowledge. Meanwhile, Islam emerged in Arabia, spreading rapidly and ushering in a golden age of science and philosophy from Spain to India. Cities like Baghdad and Cordoba became centers of scholarship, translating and expanding on ancient wisdom. The Silk Road linked East and West, carrying goods, ideas, and religions across continents. These connections brought both enrichment and conflict, like the Crusades and the rise of the Mongol Empire. In Africa, kingdoms like Mali thrived on gold and salt trade, with Timbuktu as a center of learning. In the Americas, the Aztecs and Inca built vast empires, showcasing human ingenuity in isolation. Across the world, societies rose and fell, driven by the universal urge to build, trade, and seek meaning. The stage was set for a new era of discovery and transformation. The Renaissance began in Italy, reviving art, science, and humanism. The printing press spread ideas rapidly, fueling the Reformation and challenging old authorities. The scientific revolution redefined our understanding of the universe, while explorers connected the world's continents for the first time. The Columbian Exchange transformed diets and societies, but also brought conquest and devastation to the Americas. Wealth from colonies and the Atlantic slave trade fueled European empires. The Enlightenment championed reason and rights, inspiring revolutions in America and France. Monarchies fell, and new ideas of liberty and equality reshaped the world, humanity was on the brink of the modern age. The Industrial Revolution transformed life. Factories, steam, and new inventions drew millions to cities and connected the world. Progress brought prosperity, but also inequality and environmental costs. Empires expanded, leading to global conflicts. World wars that shattered the old order. Decolonization followed, as nations fought for independence and new movements demanded rights and equality. The digital revolution reshaped society, linking billions in an instant. Today, we face challenges like climate change and inequality, but also possess unprecedented knowledge and tools. Our journey from the savannah to the digital age is a story of resilience and innovation. By understanding our shared past, we can build a wiser, more hopeful future together.